All right, guys. Here, I was doing a recording prior to this. I had some good stuff in there, and then my computer took a dump on me. It happens to happen a lot. Whatever that is, track me, doing whatever the gang stalking, human trafficking slash bitch made punks of the world. They basically they electronics. They start getting in, hacking into your shit. They have ways of doing it all. You find your battery going dead. Your things acting a little warm, draining batteries like crazy, you're probably hit. It's a huge telltale. Your battery consumption goes up a lot because they're utilizing your own computer to basically hack you and stuff. So in my battery drain a lot, especially when I'm doing something. These fucking things start fucking literally do it on purpose. They'll sit there and start draining you all crazy, and they have their hands in everything. They're like the weed that God talks about, in the Bible and Revelations. The weed that He's talking about that we get rid of in the end, once we find out who it is, what's going on, but it's not whatever. And in the end of days, which is something I'd like to talk about. It is Revelations. We are there. We're on the seventh seal. Okay, sixth seal was it's been, and then the seventh seal. So we're just waiting for that to happen, whatever the seventh seal is. Okay, but as far from here to there, there's a reason to believe that there's these things living of the devil, like they're the antichrist. They're antichrist. There's nothing actual godly about them. Okay, they literally go around. This is me referring to the gang stalking that's happening around the world, which I'd be addressing here soon. As far as it being worldwide, it's a national security for us, and it's a worldwide threat. Okay, so why are FBI? They're terrorist groups. They basically gung ho together in cells. Cell of two or three or four, or whatever, not, and then they use the machinery and the technology of the Vitu Cole to basically anybody you have contact with, anybody that's of importance to you, mind you, importance to you that you love, but it's not law, have to respect or need. They will use and they will fucking sit there and play with you and cry like crazy. And the things I was speaking of here of what I've had to do to assure that it wasn't real in just knowing that it was schizophrenia because of something I did to myself. So I lived with schizophrenia for 3.5 years, and then something was brought to my attention, and as the story goes on, it'll be addressed there also. That I possibly might not be. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, if you understand, I know what the fuck schizophrenia is. I studied the motherfucker, and the doctors. I mean, they don't get it right. They're kind of, well, they don't know. You don't really know schizophrenia until you've actually been a schizophrenic. Very perfect working. That's just called an ecosystem that's inside of us. Okay, it's from the germs, the things that we have this out of whack, that out of whack, and I kind of happen to know the functioning of the actual body, and I'll be explaining how I figured out there's some things that just don't go. They're a little loopy, they're a little fucking crazy and insane, and but they're fuckers doing it. Okay, it's called population control. It's finest. Fugazi, look left, and then check out what's right. Spin around twice, and we'll stab you in the back, kind of shit. Okay, so it's a looky loo shit. There's so much that goes into this. I'm gonna try to slow it on down so I can get a little bit more into detail. I don't know how long I've got on these live streams here, but I'm gonna go into very good detail of what mine consisted of, how it started, and how it's gonna end right now. Okay, this is my last video I'm gonna be doing here of this gang stalking thing, so I could tell you everything about them, what they're doing, and what their shit. They're just rotten motherfuckers. I've given them 3.5 years of my life, and I tried to save them. I tried to teach them the word and everything else, but not. And at the beginning, all I got was, well, we don't need you no more. Like out of nowhere, acting like my friend and shit. We're not at first. Then they come out with just this blue sky. We don't need you no more. I'm like, and I'm thinking I'm a schizophrenic. Like, well, okay, now this is the funny thing. Technically, I'm a schizophrenic whether they're real or not. If they're actual people with technology and shit would not do, they're just my schizophrenia. Schizophrenia are mysteriously fucking there. They just more from nowhere voices, and we don't think in words, dude. So we think in so these voices are putting words in your head, and it makes you think of what they're talking about. Okay, that's the way your brain operates. We picture things in words. So you say something, it turns into a picture in our head and stuff whatnot. So they're the one to. So the schizophrenia is what causes the voices is what causes the illusions or the hallucinations or whatever. Not if you're weak minded and you don't know how to control and know what is you will fucking start your schizophrenia. So you start having hallucinations or imagine hallucinations because of the words that are in your mouth, because it's these voices that just popped out of nowhere. You don't have no control over of. They'll sit there and run amok on your fucking life. And if it's anything like mine, 24 fucking 7 days a week, they don't ever stop talking shit about every fucking thing. That's schizophrenia. All right. So if you have voices in your head, you're schizophrenic. Okay. You have uncontrollable voices in your fucking head, whether it's real or not. They're just your schizophrenia. All right, so you're still, and it's still affecting you, and it's still fucking you and bothering out, whatever. And if they're real, they're just some sick, perverted motherfuckers. See, there's a natural born instinct that we're born with. Okay, it's self-preservation. Now, self-preservation means we gravitate towards things that make us feel good, and obviously, we have a nervous system that helps us feel pain, and a brain to understand it, and a heart to feel it all. Just a second. Hello. Yes. Uh huh. Those calls. All right, so let's say schizophrenia. So don't let them fool you. Then the things in your head. Now, this is the fucking sick about this technology, and they are something that are they have unlimited resources. Okay, this takes a lot of fucking money to do. They've been doing this for 6 fucking years to me, going on 6. And prior to September of an event that happened to me. Okay, I've been, and it's funny because with me. I swallowed something, a big quantity of it, and I should have died, but I lived in well, you don't do something like that and come out unscathed. So I started. It came in real slow, and then just like see, now I studied psychology, and I know very well the human brain, the how it works with the body, and another. It's a 3 point system. And there's actually a 4 point system. Okay, it all works together. Okay, it's a perfect harmonious vibe, right? One thing with one's out of whack, they're all out of whack. Okay, you fuck one, you affect them all. All right, so now we know the NLP laws. Educated people that actually study this stuff, which everybody's smart, but we don't, and we all know this. We don't take our time to sit there and study all the ologies. I'm just the idiot that's an information junkie. I'm like Johnny Five, more input. You know what I'm saying? I got struck by lightning. Let's just say as in birth, and then again in life, and I just love knowledge. I love, and it's what saved me. Okay, it's what got me with mine. These they are just the most annoying, sick, stupid motherfuckers trying to fuck with your reality. They just fucking feel it's okay for them to fuck with us, or ours, and they've been justified and been I don't know, they're paying God, judge, and the executioner and condemning you to fucking hell. And their objective, and my gang stalkers, their objective is to get you to kill yourself, drive you fucking crazy, fuck with your mind, fuck with your reality, and you know better. Well, me, it makes it that much worse, but in an understanding. So they annoy me more than anything, and they fucking drive me crazy because, for one, I don't talk to stupid. I'm a very educated fucking person. Stupid just gets on my fucking nerves. You know what I'm saying? Especially when people talk about, they get their kicks off of speaking retardations. And when I'm looking at them, well, see, like I said, there's nothing changed for me. Whether I found out whether it's real or not, dude, I'm still doing the exact same fucking thing I've been doing for 5 to 6 years. These little fucking things have lost their fucking minds and sit there and think that they can make, and that's the whole thing, is they're very, very convinced that they're the motherfucker. There's a part of my book. This is your first time seeing this video, my name is Benjamin Berrigan. I'm writing a book about all of this. It happened to happen. It was not really what it was about this, because I didn't know that they were real, but something happened because of this. And it set it all off, dude. It set it all off, this in a prayer. So it set it all off, and I've been walk for a good friend of mine. If you've seen the reality videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And they've made this motherfucker hell. And they tie themselves and they weave themselves into freaking everything. And the funny thing is, when I first was going through this, I'm sitting here thinking it was like God, like, I'm saying, because something happened. God was doing this. God was in my, like, dude. I thought it was all him, and he basically, I had to work or walk through something for man, basically, man, so I could see. And to me, I was all for it. I was like, if this is for him and blessing out, whatever. And it was like his way of showing us he's still here, because it doesn't have to be that fiery, crazy hell or whatever. Not. I was ecstatic. I was so happy, and I was like, yeah, I'll go through this. So I'm taking a beating from this shit, my schizophrenia. And the crazy thing is, because he showed me every fucking thing I was going to go through. This is the crazy part. Now that's what made sense. Okay, so the schizophrenia and the retardation happening in my head made sense because it's schizophrenic. Fucking, you're schizophrenic. You hear fucking voices, dude. Like, you don't say that. Yeah, you don't expect to be fucking sane and shit. Plus, I've lived with I'm sorry, my microphone's over here. Mom got me this one. It's actually pretty cool. And the snow, what is it? The Snowball Ice. I'm checking it out. There's an echo. I'm going to check this, see if the vibration is kind of crazy. But anyways, so I get hit with schizophrenia. I know of psychology. I know of all that good stuff. And this is, well, this isn't schizophrenia. Everything about schizophrenia is way the fuck off. Okay, you start hearing voices, and they're never good. Okay, they're always talking shit. They're always fucking minding. They're always breaking it in. So fuck. I swallowed something. I'm a schizophrenic. It was fucking hell. Schizophrenia is not a joke. Okay, it basically takes 4.3 years off your end of your life. So it's like parole, dude. You're working together to your end. So now you're not just living one way. Your lifeline is now getting shortened and racing at each other with schizophrenia. Okay, so it's 4.3 years, and it's a motherfucker knowing that something's killing you, and you have no control over it, right? Schizophrenia is a fucking mental mind fucking sorry piece of shit. All right, you'll never have another private moment again. You'll never have another anything because they talk about everything. Mine does. Okay, so that's over for me. And I did it to myself, right? Because of what I did to myself. It's not so understood. It was a kick in the ass, but you know, hey, you live and you learn, and you're strong. You just deal with it, learn what it is, and move forward. Okay, that's the only option I had, right? It's schizophrenia. All right, so but the thing about my schizophrenia, like when I was younger, years back, I'm very educated in psychology, and I'm in jail. They have this guy put in with me, and he's a pretty big guy, you know, slanky, whatever, barbone, big old, and he was ex-military. His name was Wolf. That's what he went by. He's a transient, and he stripped copper, all right, from buildings, whatever, and they caught him for trespassing. So he's in there, and I guess it's like his, I don't know, it's probably like his eighth or something time. So he's gonna spend some time on trespass, or whatever. So, but at night, it's about to be count or whatever, and I'm barely falling asleep, and this guy's like, "You motherfucker!" Something about a 45, and then shoot me. I was like, "What the fuck?" I jump up, and I think it's the guards, dude. I fucking get up against the wall, and then I'm like, "There's nobody there." So I was like, "Are you all right, bud?" Like I looked down, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm a schizophrenic." The voices, and I was like, "Whoa." I didn't know how to handle that. Like he's just talking crazy to the wall about some 45 guy's gonna kill him, and dude, that just kind of worried me a little bit. I mean, I started thinking like, what if he hears that? I don't know how it works. I didn't know. It's not something everybody studies in high school. Okay, we're gonna learn for in case that one day you get voices in your head. This is what it is. Here's how to handle it. Nobody knows how. Not even doctors. I've already looked all over the world for the doctors and shit, and they talk about it. They know what's happening. They don't even fucking explain it, dude. They don't even know exactly how it is. Shit, that's way the fuck off. All right, so even professionals don't know, and it's understood, dude. It's not something you fucking think about. You don't wake up one day and be like, I think I'm gonna have schizophrenia. I have a feeling schizophrenia is coming on. All right, so you know, there's some people that just like Wolf, my Wolf. Well, I jump off the bed, and I'm in jail. I'm a totally different person. I don't go there to make friends. I go there, and basically I know who the fuck I'm. I picture everybody like me, and when I'm a motherfucker, like before. Yeah, that's I need you to look at me. But if you ever hear voices or my voice in your head, you know what I'm saying? If you don't see this, because I'm a motherfucker, I'll say shit to your face. You know, I'm like literally fronting this motherfucker. You big or not, I don't give a fuck. I was just kind of freak me out. I don't know whether I'm sleeping, he's gonna fucking think I'm saying something, stab me or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing I jumped off. I'm in jail. I know there's some motherfuckers in there, so I jump off and I basically let them know. I was like, if you don't see my face, it's not anybody in this motherfucker. They know me. I was like, shit, if you got a problem, boss, now with that, I'll say it to your face. So if you don't see me, it's in your head. He's like, oh no. And then he gets up and he's like the most, he's not like a punk or anything, dude. He just gets up and he's like, I'm so sorry. And then I felt like the biggest fucking asshole because then he's like, I'll just leave. I'll just, you know, I don't have to be here, but it's not whatever. And he's this big old ex-military guy, dude. So he pops the door, dude, and I just grab him. I'm like, no, you just come on and stay with me, dude. Like, there's a bunch of assholes out there. You're probably safer with me. So I I just looked at it like an opportunity that can help him. I didn't let him know about my background. And so then I just started talking to him. I talked to him about everything and stuff one night, and he starts telling me everything. Like how it began, the stages, of how it came in and out, dude. About what age he was, like 28, right after he served. He had a wife and a daughter, and he didn't even let them know, dude. It was so much going on. He didn't feel as fair, so he left his child and his wife, and he became a transient. Later, where he's a 20-something years and going. He had it for a long time. So it is said to take the 14.3 years. I'm probably sure he's dead by now. It's probably met. They're racing at each other. My life living today, and that they're racing at each other because of the schizophrenia. So knowing that, it can cause a lot of stress that you're dying faster than you're supposed to. You're basically, it's a lit fuse on both sides, and they're racing to meet in the middle. All right, that just kind of. So, but it's nothing you do about it, right? Schizophrenia. What do you do? You're dying, you're getting killed, you're fucking, and then just the schizophrenia alone, you're fucking dying. All right. So it's a bitch. Women, actually, it's 17 years. It took off, so it kind of, your fuse is going a little bit quicker than men, and I think it's because of your emotion, your sensibility about it. Now, whatever you worry, your heart, you're not as, so it's more stress. But the only thing I could imagine there. All right, so I talk to him, and he tells me everything. I memorize everything, and his got so crazy to the point where he was stuck in his head, because that thinks you in your head. It literally, coincidentally, just draws you into your fucking head, because they keep on talking, they keep on fucking with your reality. And this is what I would right now. How that happens, like what happened to make the brain pop like that, dude? I don't understand, because I understand how it works by its action, or like while you're actually operating, while you're doing something, there's neurological pathways that are formed as you do something. Every new sensation, event, now whatever, same person, different event, different neurological pathway. Okay, the more you use it, the more you experience it, the bigger it gets. It starts a cobblestone, you keep on using it. It's a freaking super highway, unless you like monster that bitch. Like love is a chemical synapse. Okay, when you fall in love, it could be the touch of her hand, she says something, does something, the flip of her hair. Who the fuck knows what it does, right? But it does. It's a chemical synapse that it produces this emotion in your chest, and it's so powerful. Now, that's not a cobblestone road. That's a motherfucker. You just carved something in your fucking brain. All right, now this chemical will dissipate, and after that, that neurological pathway is what takes over. It's fucking awesome, dude. So one's a chemical that makes you feel that. Another one's the brain, so the memory that keeps it there. Which is the reason why you got to do those little sweet nothings and reuse it every single day, And remember the beginning as you want it to be in the end, and we do those things, and kissing and cards and I love yous and remembrances, and keep it going and keep it building. And by the time you're done, it'll be inseparable. And because that's the way it's actually formed, just understand that you never fall out of love. You're just focused on the wrong thing. Okay, so moving on. So I actually but with my schizophrenia, okay, so I know I do understand. Well, it's kind of cool, because by talking to him and actually being with him there, like he'd have outbursts, and he'd wake me up. I'm like, whoa, shit. And then I'd like, tell him, Wolf, tell those motherfuckers, well, fuck this up. And by being with him, and I'm mocking him, but by now I was being totally serious, man, fuck those motherfuckers. Well, shit, let's get him. It slowly brought him back out of his head. So he would stop, and so there's something real talking to him about this fucking shit that's constantly talking in his head. All right, so it draws you into your head and out of this world, and now you're in your fucking head. So schizophrenia is kind of very wise. It's in itself. It's almost looks like it's designed to keep you in your head, or to withdraw you, and you fuck you out of your own life and whole life, and it's just almost like gang stalking. It's kind of weird. Okay, so in this schizophrenia. Okay, so then years later, Wolf's history, I actually got him out of the room. He never got out of the room. Schizophrenics tend to do that because this isn't natural, and it's embarrassing. You hear voices. People naturally react like I reacted. You know what I'm saying? So they don't understand it when it says understood, and you're basically stuck fucking living life on the couch alone, and you can't do shit. I go to the kitchen. What if I have an urge? I now don't have the fucking ability to fucking sit there and live that fucking, think it out, and like, no, I can't do that. Don't be, because these fucks are automatically talking shit about every fucking thing that goes through my head. So there goes my thinking process. There goes my ability to do for myself, to feel for myself, and actually fucking fight something because they're fucking right there just fucking you. So that's another fucking thing that schizophrenia fucks you and it kicks you. So if you had a addiction or you had something to fucking do or something to fight and you're trying to, it's out knowing, dude, it fucks you and it takes you away the ability to be able to do that. Right? It's a mine personally, and I know your brain and my brain and all yours works the same. So believe me, we go through fucking hell. It's like 15,000 times worse to try to do or not do something because of that. They took away your ability to be able to fucking think of yours and fucking keep it in thought and work it out and then not do it or convince yourself or fucking build. Do you know it's brainstorming? And so that's what you do. Talk to yourself and tell yourself. And then there, I mean, this, I don't know how the fuck this happened because it's not even so how does something get in your head that's never been you? Like, I've never been a shit talker. I've never been, dude, I can't stand bullies. I fucking hate uneducated, fucking moronic people. Stupid is not in my head. I'm a very articulate fucking person. I could speak. I don't have a problem verbalizing my fucking emotion, my meaning, my every part of life, and even theirs or yours or what I'm expressing that you're going through. I have no problem with any of that. I'm very good at articulating what the fuck I'm doing, what's going on, and what it is. Okay, that's not a problem of mine. And I don't use huge words. I use very simple words, very precise words, and get direct to the point. Mine's short, sweet, and simple. Okay, so now I got this schizophrenia in my head that literally, it's just they're fucking with every single fucking part of my life. And they fucking this voice is, I mean, God, Jesus Christ, they're the most annoying little motherfucking pieces of shit. They're fucking sitting there calling me names, calling me molester, and they're making me, and then my voices make it seem like the entire world is in on it. My mother's there calling me a fucking faggot and fucking all this other shit and fucking dude. They somehow manifest. It's like anybody I have contact with, they're in my head now. I could be a phone call. It could be fucking. I just shake hands, dude, and their voice now they're in my head and they're talking. And these fucking and my schizophrenia. There's two main motherfuckers. These fuckers have been there since the beginning, and that's weird. Why don't they switch out? Like they're just the same two motherfuckers. And then there's Girl Dicks. I've named them. I've named mine Pedophile Pete, Petty Pete. Because I was fuck with all of it. Like they fuck with everything, my family, my everything. They literally try to make me fucking believe that the world is on it. I have nothing, nobody. The cops are in on it. The federal government, the president. Like, dude, mine's a sick motherfucker. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Hey, like, and I'm trying to be nice to you because I gotta live with these fucking things, right? I'm a schizo. They're not real, but I gotta live with them, so it's real to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to fucking school these motherfuckers, and because they have kind of like almost real, but they're not, dude. They're nothing close to fucking human. These things in my head could not fucking survive in society. If they would, they'd be big motherfucking earth because they're the sickest, fucking most vile pieces of shit in the world, dude. So they, but it's expected. It's schizophrenia. All right. So my schizophrenia though, it hit just like Wolf's. Exactly. It came in and out, blah, this and whatever. It hit like to the fucking T. So I know I'm a schizophrenic. I've talked to one before. I've lived it. I've done it. I even helped him out of his. Unfortunately, I don't have someone like me to help, and do what I did for him. So I'm pretty much trying to do it myself and then just deal with it. And I did. I mean, it's perspective. I'm looking at fucking life, and I know people, I know the law, I know everything about it, you know what I'm saying? And then these dipshit motherfuckers, or whatever these little fucking apes are in my head, they're like the Antichrist and shit, dude. Like, put it that way. They're not real, but they're like the Antichrist. They're trying to unwrite laws. They're trying to fucking unwrite the way that people think, the way the brain works. They just, my things, and that's what's crazy. You're in my head, you're from my head, but you don't know the information I got up there. Hey, dipshit. Check this out, motherfucker. Like, I look around up there. There's all kinds of shit up there that lets you know that dude didn't know too much. All right, you can go ahead and play out the. You know what I'm looking at? I'm like a psychologist, and these fucking lunatics think that. Like, dude, a psychologist looking at a lunatic, dude, doesn't go crazy, bro. No matter how much that lunatic fucking sister talking shit, he understands completely what the fuck his lunacy is. So in a way, it just kind of benefited me to fucking. At least I had that. You know what I'm saying? I had a background, a very solid, strong background in psychology, of how the brain works, the people works. I've been studying myself for a long time. I know myself like a motherfucker. Like, dude, and they're like trying to like about the only. So I basically in my best advice to you all out there, I want you guys to study theologies. I don't need you to be a master of nothing. Get a grasp a basic idea of how your brain works, your body works. Because if, let's just say, you get popped in the head, I don't know what the fuck, or you know, it's buy too cold, something hits you. You know what I'm saying? You'll have an idea of what and how your brain works, because it operates on things that most people, they don't understand. That there's things that your brain does naturally. You don't put thought to it. It's like talking, dude. You know, it's like writing a breathing now, dude. You don't put thought words. You put thought behind what you're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? The words come out like breathing. You don't think about it. You just do it naturally. Blah, 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 blah. So, you know, Socrates, it's one of my favorite. I like to tell the fucking peon moron motherfuckers in my head. You know what I'm saying? So Socrates, you know, one of our greatest philosophers. You can't go back on time. I mean, he's passed the test of time with his. And I love all of his. You've got to check him out, dude. I probably might recite some more here in the future YouTubes. He's one of my greatest ones. I'm not really, I haven't made him a great yet. There's other ones in Jesus. My favorite one of Socrates is he talks about minds, okay? The different minds that there are. There's big, gigantuous minds that come up with ideas and inventions and stuff, whatnot. And, you know, those are big-minded people. You know, the average mind is the people that contemplate these ideas and try to incorporate them into their life or whatever, whatnot, with other people, communicate to each other with them. And then small minds, well, these minds talk of other people. They talk of other people. You know what I'm saying? But you can see why they're small minds, and he's right. I mean, dude, these things yapping, fucking yapping. They're not using no brain power, dude. So that's all they're doing is talking about the brain. It doesn't take shit, dude. It's like a little kid playing I Spy and shit. I spy a dumb fuck over there with big whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're just playing kid shit fucking games, dude. So this guy talking of another person, use a fucking brain, go do something, quit looking at the person and leave and then focus on yourself. All right. So don't be a small brained motherfucker, all right, or any small brained fucking idiot. All right, be an average brain. Do something. Contemplate about fixing a problem, your problem, talking about other people, you know, grow a little bit, set yourself a little higher, jump up, don't be a bitch. All right, so check this out. And then there's the big minds, you know, the huge minds that come up with ideas and inventions and philosophies and, you know, all that great stuff, like I don't know, Leonardo da Vinci, you know, Socrates, Benjamin Berrigan. That'd be it. All right, so no, moving on. So my schizophrenia fit exactly to the T. That's crazy, but I know because he is a schizophrenic. I had no reason to believe, and then he told me in depth how schizophrenia worked, dude. Not even a psychologist, and I've been looking at doctors because he's going through it. The only reason I know it because he opened up to me. I helped him. I helped him get out of his head, and dude, it really, I made him the pod rep, dude. I'll be because I was a pod rep, and then, you know, and I was about to leave. I did all my time, and I was like, dude, come on, you know, I made him. I made him some friends. I got to talk to people. I got him out of the fucking room, and you know, before I left, I was like, dude, vote for pod rep. I was like, yeah. So he was in good hands. He was pretty cool, and he stopped having that many outbursts. He stopped getting fucking, because it aggravates him. I mean, shit. I felt bad for the dude. Like, he's telling me about everything he's going through, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. Like, I can't. I would fucking go nuts. I would want to beat the living. Yeah, it keeps you agitated, aggravated. Fucking schizophrenia ain't no joke, dude. It disrupts every fucking part of your life. It takes away something from you that everybody has and you had before this. You don't ever have peace again, peace and quiet. You'll never have that again, ever. You wake up and it's still fucking there talking, and sometimes you'll wake up even talking shit. They talk even while they're in your sleep. Mine does. I woke up talking shit to them, and I was like, he was at my sister, dude. Like, yeah, he's a motherfucker, dude. He's worse than I am. It's a solid foundation, boy. It's that way or no way. Do you see this black eye? What about this other black eye? You see the foot I'm missing? Yeah, I broke it off of my own ass. So basically, dude, I have a solid foundation in what is, dude. I've been a kid since as far back as I can remember. I'm the guy that it always had to make sense. If it didn't make sense, dude, I'm like, you know, and I'm a very curious motherfucker with energy up the yin yang, dude. So I'll go, It was hell, dude. And I knew him. I just sit there, his brain would just fucking, he wouldn't let shit go. I'm just like, oh my God. And I could just feel him looking at something I'm not supposed to, but he'd always win. Now I'm my worst enemy. And plus I'd give in and just, fuck, we got to go and just check it out. So, but I would come out to, I've gone through a lot of bumps, bruise, scars, cuts, and all kinds of shit. But by the time I'm done and 44 years old, I have a pretty good grasp of a lot of fucking things because I couldn't let it go, and it has to be what it is. If I didn't, it would drive me insane. So I'm the guy of sense. It had to make sense. And that's, in a way, it's kind of me how to live in the truth. If it doesn't make sense, it's not the truth. That bridge will hold you. No, it doesn't make sense. 2 strings and a toothpick. That's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? So living in sense, I built a solid foundation of the truth of what is, and there's nothing. So when schizophrenia hit, and that plus my background in psychology, it's fucking kind of hard to fucking pull the wool over my eyes, dude. And my logic whatsoever, my logic is impeccable. Like, dude, you can't fucking tell me something. And I'm very educated in everything, especially people and their self-preservation. So one is self-preservation. Okay, self-preservation is exactly what that is, and we gravitate towards what makes us feel good. So, you know what I'm saying? In that, give what you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't do what you hate, because the motherfucker across that you're giving it to, that you hate, probably hates it too. So if you're doing it, then you're just a fucking asshole. And you enjoy being an asshole, and that feels good to you, and that's sick because of that one natural born instinct. So if you're actually freaking doing something that's wicked and blah, this and that, whatever, that one natural born instinct says you're a fucking because it feels good and it sure doesn't hurt. You're doing it. All right, so that and nobody can deny that. I don't give a fuck if you're a sociopath, psychotic, narcissist, blah, this now, or a normal, beautiful angel of God here. You know what I'm saying? We all have that natural born instinct in this one body of Christ. Okay. All right. Moving on. So my schizophrenia, this thing has taken, I mean, it was morphing, dude. It was like growing, morphing. It's like the disease, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's changing like the flu, dude. Like, no, like the super flu. I'm like, super flu? Nah, dumb dicks. You keep on fucking putting a dead body in your shit, dude. You know, your immune system up to it, it doesn't make it stronger. It just recognizes it and you're done. That's just fucking stupid. So basically, you're making yourself weak. You're not fucking letting yourself get sick and let your fucking body fucking adhere to that and beat this. Go to war with this thing, strengthen it up. So it's not the super flu. It's a morphed flu. But this weak ass bitch hasn't been had a fight in years. So let's say if the corona hits, you're probably most likely to fucking die. I'm just guessing. You know, that's exactly how the immune system works. And don't find, especially if you're a gang stalker, dude, don't take your COVID and shit would not in before it even got here. Okay, I found it in Wall Street. I was connected to, well, look up, I won't really get into detail, but you guys follow the money, okay? Go to Cross River Banking and Citibank, but they'll check to see where Cross River Banking is connected to in Wall Street. They're the ones that came out with COVID way before. And like, I was like, geez, ain't that a coincidence? You know, this COVID, AKA La Corona, una corona is a crown. And it's kind of crazy that this thing is targeting literally the middle class. Because we're the ones that have to go to work, dude, and it's rent and everything else. Whatnot, dude, we have to put ourselves in danger on bus and shit. We're not holding these things. It's more targeted. It's literally accidental or coincidental or fucking whatever the fuck. It literally targets the fucking middle class, okay? So the rich people can fucking sit at home and they can afford not to, okay? We can't. So it's killing us. It kind of sucks. Another thing is, if you're gang stalked, buy 2 coal. Ain't that crazy? I want you to look up the definition of coal in Iceland. It stands for crown. So we have 2 crowns killing people. One is Vi2Kol. Short up, it's V2K or VI2K. Put the V on top of the I, it even sounds like Y2K. Y2K, Y2K. These coincidences are just crazy, right? All right, so, but anyways, back to my schizophrenia. So I swallow something, blah, blah, whatever. It fits the schizophrenia of his to the T. And this was in jail a long time ago. I'm an adult at 44 years old, and I was like 20-something when this happened. So this is over 30 years. When I talked to him, it's the same way. So I had no reason to believe I'm not a schizophrenic. And technically, like I explained, I still, whether they're real or not, I'm a schizophrenic, and they're my schizophrenia. Because they're voices that just manifest in my fucking head without my control, and I have no control of it, and whenever the fuck they want, night and day, 24/7, and they don't give a fuck. All right, and they're doing and fucking saying some mucking. And dude, I've never been a shit talker. I've never been a fucking. I hate people like that. I can't stand fucking bullies. So everything I fucking hate of a motherfucker, dude, especially ignorant, fucking minded, stupid individuals. And I can't stand people because dummy all my life. Shit information I have in my head. I'm a very educated fucking person, but I'm so like up there and I do astrology, astrophysics, bullshit, whatnot, dude. I've done them all, but nobody really knows them. So every once in a while, I might meet somebody that knows one topic that I know, but they don't really. So it's useless knowledge. So I basically have all this stuff up there, and I have no one to talk to. So I dummy down, and well, for what? Why do people need to know? All right. So and then plus when you play dumb, whatever, not people expect less of you. But the thing is, when talking to people and stuff like that, and they don't know you're this smart. They have no idea. You know what the fuck they're talking about, whether they're lying, bullshit, or not. I mean, they're talking out their ass sometimes, and you just, boy, it's a conditioning. That's why I grow this fucking hate for people that talk out of their ass. A lot of them do, and I didn't want that to expose myself. I just let them have it. Like, okay, if that's what you believe, sure. Not even a fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I can see what you're saying. I don't believe it, but I can see it. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. It's fucking off the fucking wall, and I know the absolute truth. So, whatever. So yeah, so I grew a hate for, like, seriously, like a fucking disgust for people that just talk out of their ass. And you'd be surprised at how many people do, like, straight up, like, learn your stuff and then just be quiet, just let people talk. And some of them they'll just talk some fucking crazy ass shit, dude. They talk. It's just, I've been through some stories. I got shit to tell you. Like, this is crazy. All right. So, but anyways, I'm very well educated. I'm studied. I got schizophrenia going on. I've been going on for 6 years. Okay. And these pieces of shit, they use every fucking thing. So it starts, but it's kind of crazy because there's two that are always the same. I don't know who the fuck they are. I had to give them their own names. I named them. I like, dude, what's your name? Because they have the ability to put themselves on any fucking side of you. Right close to you, whisper out. They can do anything they want to. My voices, they start jumping around from one side to the other, and the same one will change his voice a little bit and start acting like somebody else. Like, they're fucking literally playing this little opera in your fucking head, dude, and fucking with your reality. Right, my schizophrenia. All right, so and it's for someone to fuck with your reality. Because a man loses his reality, he's a person that's lost his sense of reality. All right, so these things are like, basically, it's built to fucking. So I can't understand God giving us, and it just doesn't make sense. It goes against every fucking part of our design, and God don't make mistakes, dude. It's insanity. Some people just get it just because they get it. They just start hearing voices. Nothing happens to them, like my trauma. Like, I swallowed an 8-ball of meth. An 8-ball, overweight, and I took it out of the bag and started shipping it because someone set me up. I ripped the bag. I was like, the toilet's clogged up, the sink's clogged up, the toilet. So I had a cop at my front door 15 minutes after. I was like, fuck it. I ripped the bag open, and I was gonna go and dump it, and there's all clogged. I go to the sink, clogged, and the bag's already open. So, man, down the hatch. So I grab it and I fucking eat it. And they hit the entire thing, crumbs, and I put the rest in the water. Something they keep that, dude. Oh god, it was awful. So you go through something like that, dude. You most of the time you die. Dude, I've talked to other people that haven't even eaten as much as that, and they're dead, or brain dead, or fried, and I can't even tell you how the hell I made it back from that. Some things did happen, and things you won't even believe. You can't even imagine, dude. I was seeing things that haven't even happened yet happen right before my eyes, dude. I was wigging the fuck out. The next day, the same thing, but it was real now, and it's still happening. So I'm seeing the future happen today and happen tomorrow. That shit was happening. That was fucking weird. I just sat there in the car. I didn't want to look nowhere. I was so fucking scared. But I understood. I mean, that's what happens. I was expecting to die, though. It didn't happen. So that was happening. I'd hear voices all of a sudden. They came. I started hearing everybody's voice that I've ever known all at once. Like, it surrounded my entire house at 1 second. And then I started seeing things, and all. It is just nuts. All right. So slowly but surely, I came back. I never really went nowhere. Just a bunch of shit was happening. I was right there, scared shitless. I didn't want to leave the car, dude. I was going to my sister's house, and I just sat there in the car looking forward, scared to look at anything else because shit was happening. happening that wasn't even happening. That's a true story. So, um, I survived that, dude. But then once I started, like, all that stopped and it went away. The voices went away. I was happy. I was like, okay, so there, it's gone. Okay, maybe it's that. I thank God. So I stopped everything. I'm stopped doing stupid. I don't think I smoke my marijuana and smoking beer. I smoke beer and smoking cigarettes and my beer. I love my Bud Ice, dude. It helps me. I mean, it affects the part of the brain that. And with this shit going on in my head, I need my beer, dude. If someone take that away from me, I'll kill them. You know what I'm saying? It helps me. It helps anybody else, but that's them. It's not me. Leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? I need my beer. So, I have my beer. I drink beer and I'll sing and I'll listen to music because it drowns them the fuck out. And the music I listen to makes me feel and remind me of him. All right, it's the only thing I've got left is that. And these fucking sick, but it's schizophrenia, man. I'm telling you, it's a motherfucker. So, anyways, I'm going through all this. The schizophrenia is already, and then I'm chilling. But I'm done. Like, I'm fucking. Fuck that. Like, I can't believe I'm actually still here. I can't feel anymore. That's crazy. Like, my emotion's gone. And I'm working all off memory. People are talking to me. I'm like, that's funny. And I can't, yeah. It's all made. I had to do it. Like, I was working off memory. Nobody knew it. I never told nobody. My emotions were fried. Like, they're gone, dude. I didn't feel nothing. I was a walking fucking senseless. Like, I knew. But so it was all memory. Yeah, it was a motherfucker, dude. It's just a lot of shit was happening, So I lived through that. And movies. You'd be surprised. Movies fucking brought me back. The first time I was watching movies and I'm just, it could really fuck you up. So I was always been an emotional person. I've always had an emotion. I'm very sensitive to everything, kind of shit. I love love, but scared of love, looking for love all my life. So that happens. It's a real motherfucker. I'm watching movies, and all my movies are things that have. Like they've always been, the heroes of cool, positive things, or So I listen to, I watch dramas and I watch action adventures, comedy, sci-fi, and I don't do gory. I don't do mass murder, crazy, sick ass horror movies. I can't stand those fucking things. I don't watch them. You'll see me cringe like a little bitch. I can't see that shit, dude. I hate the sight of blood. Okay, so I don't watch those. So basically, all my movies are very they're educational. They feel good. Teach you about a hero or something, or about a love, or something to laugh to, or science fiction. It's actually pretty cool. So my movies are actually really cool. So one of them that I actually liked was American Sniper. Okay, now American Sniper, I was watching this, and it's what gave me the first feeling. I found something for the first time in months. Like, since that happened, I was watching American Sniper, and then boom, I felt this like pride. It was just and I couldn't stop it. So I'm just watching this movie constantly, in and out. It became my favorite all-time movie, and I just loved him. Like, he was like this, just what he stood for, the sheepdog, and just whatever. It was actually really fucking cool. So I'm basically, so this movie did it. Now I'm looking at all the rest. The heart and cool love, and so I basically redid my emotion, dude. I had it in through movies. So I'm watching movies, and people are just saying, "You and your movies, man." Yeah, well, I'm working here, I'm trying to get something back, and I didn't think I would get back, and I found it. It just that's all I had was the movies, man. So I got all my movies in here. Let's say if something ever happened, whatever, I got some movies you can watch. It did it for me. I hope it. Hopefully do it for you. If there's hope, I fried myself, dude, and I came back more sensitive, more everything, and then something happens that gave me a heart from not from this world. So schizophrenia put a damper in all of it. I've worked my way back in life from a lot of things, man. I've been through so many abuses. I've been through abandonment, and then familiar strangers. I have abandonment issues. I have a lot of fucking. I've got a lot of issues, but I've got a great heart. And I'm a work in progress. So that's all we are. We are a work in progress, and our job is to be the best version of ourselves that we could possibly be for God. and based mostly for you though. I have God's here and He loves you, and cool thing. All right, so I'm sitting here doing this walk, right? I'm pretty sure you got a good idea of who and what happened. Whatever, something crazy happened to me. It was spiritual miracle, spiritual. It was awesome. It's something that spiritual miracle, spiritual. It was awesome. It's something that, well, at the moment when it first started, it was painful. The world inside my body. It was that bad. I could feel the pain in my every hair of my nails. Every freaking fiber of my body was lit on in that sorrowful pain. And this is after I prayed, buddy. And I gave away my to kill this body. You can have this soul, but just please do something for me. And I know you can. Angry, and I know you can. And boy, after I got over that, tears and stuff, I'm just sitting there sobbing on the floor, and something just happens. I just get filled with this, and then the sound that came out of my mouth was something that probably stopped your heart if you're standing right in front of me. That's how it was. Just the most painful. That's how I was meant for pain that night, and it didn't leave me, man. That pain that stayed within me, and it's in my chest, and it's like literally just it is so powerful. By the time I got up, like I barely had enough, and I'm just crying this ugly, painful sound that came out of my voice, out of my mouth, and I flop on the bed and put on my desk, and it knocks me the fuck out. That's how powerful it was. That's how painful it was. It was the most sorrowful, painful pain. Like it was just whoa. All right, so well, I wake up today, and that's probably the last night I get to sleep for like a week. I'm gonna go through something for an entire week, and then what I'm gonna go through is it's gonna be in the book. I don't really want to say too much. Leave something for the book, right? So I go through this thing and all these things, and I get pains. I call growing pains, and right here in the center of my head blows my now. These pictures start coming in. Just crazy stuff is happening, right? Things that are happening to me, things I'm starting to do. I look at the screen, and the damn snow turns blue. My eyes are making it do something. I'm just looking at it, so I'm scared. I start unplugging everything out of my walls, and I'm thinking maybe it's So my schizophrenia is happening. It in and out. It went away, but then it started coming back. And then there's certain people, but the people, it didn't really. It was their voice, but it wasn't their. It wasn't them. Like it was weird. Like my schizophrenia was kind of nuts. Like it's. I know my people, and I know everything about them, how they sound, they talk, their patterns, everything. You know what I'm saying? So then. That's weird. I was like, dude, well, it is schizophrenia. I don't think it's. Every schizophrenic I've talked to, they never. It's nothing to do with it. That's the crazy thing about this thing. How does the body work in every single point in one way, and then out of nowhere, the thing that controls it all manifests that? That does not make sense in no fucking way whatsoever. But it is, right? And it's been here for a long time, I guess. I've checked it back not too long. I don't know, maybe 30, 40 years or something. 50, I don't know. There's some other stories, but you can't prove it. It's just somebody out there fucking, no, it's what the fuck you say. This is only coming out now, showing out, but they date it way back. I call bullshit. Okay, so we have schizophrenia, and that is true. I've talked to schizophrenics. A friend of mine just died, possibly due to schizophrenia. They just weren't educated, and I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to let them know what it was a schizophrenia that probably took off a huge, because he's been doing it for 15 years. His name is Brian. God rest your soul. Love you, brother. Hope you're doing good up there. At least you know my voices, right? All right, so he's died recently, and I know it's because what he died, when he lived or not. It's because it met his fuse. It met up. Expire. Okay, it just deteriorates. Everybody knows that stress kills, and we're living with something that you're not born with. All you got it, dude. That's the fucking shit, right? So to all you insensitive assholes out there, you think it's fucking easy, blah this now, whatever. Quit being a dick. All right. How about you fucking have something follow you around, talk about you, blah this now, whatever, and all this other shit and blah blah blah. be a little bit understanding because you wouldn't be able to take it. It's not no fucking easy thing to take, and it's the reason why it's number one debilitating motherfucking makes you what do you call that shit? I don't like it, but I guess I have to. I already did, but I haven't heard no word. And compare it's when you can't work no more, and the government, your own Social Security takes care of it. Unemployed, no, whatever that thing is. All right, it's the number one on the list. It's the first. It's almost an automatic because I mean your brain is being fucked with. Now you have a hard time doing of yourself and making some by yourself in this world. You know what I'm saying? And it can taste the win every fucking thing, and it's there, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're going to live with that for the rest of your life. Try fucking thinking about that next time you talk shit to a schizophrenic or you look at one and you think you fucking like, dude, you're an asshole. All right. You're an insensitive fucking asshole. All right. Because something is fucking with his entire thing and he'll never get a moment of fucking peace again. Ever. While you can lock the door and tell everyone to shut up, you can't. And mine's boy, it's a motherfucking stupid fucking piece. If they were real, they'd be dead right now. If they're just lucky, I'm just a schizophrenic. If they were fucking real, I'd get a fucking gun, dude. I'd show them every fucking law known to fucking man, dude, and blow them the fuck away, dude. So that I got to deal with that aggravation on my life because I can't kill them. They're not even fucking real. They're in my head. All right. So, as I was saying. All right, so then past that and beyond that, just to give you an idea of where we are, blah, blah, whatever, it can really take you for a fucking loop and shit. When schizophrenia is not a joke. If you know a schizophrenic, talk to him a little more. Yeah, tell those because it's real to him, okay? It's not to you, and I know it's just in his head, and you're going to try to, but don't be stupid. It's happening in his head. He has visions. He has voices in there. It is real to him, all right? So don't be an asshole. Understand it, be a little bit more sensitive, and try to get him out of his head. Join him with him, acknowledge it, and you know, acknowledge it, and you know, it's where I'm here with you. Fuck them too. You know what I'm saying? Make them real, make them your real, and pull them right back out. All right, so. It's dude, this is something I've proven. And then plus I in perspective because I could see exactly what the hell's going on. These fucking things in my head are the dumbest, stupidest motherfuckers in the world, but they're lawless fucking shit. If anything, they're the Antichrist. And they're just fucks in my head. Everything about them is Antichrist, dude. They're fucking talk shit about everything. They're judgmental. They fucking sit there. They fuck everything, right? Yeah, that's not. And then they're not. All right, Terry Christ. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, bud? You're not the Antichrist. You're not even real asshole, but you're not the Antichrist. The Antichrist is smart. You're fucking nothing of that, all right? You're the stupidest motherfucking thing out there. He's supposed to be a fucking, and you, I beat the shit out of my fucking schizophrenia. I got a fucking dog dick there, excuse my language, but I'll beat the shit out of him, punk them, boss now, whatever, and I can just sit there and stuck on stupid. And after 6 years, going on 6 years, dude, I've literally, everything that I was going through, I gave to them. I'm sitting there like, dude, this is it, man. What? And I'm telling them about the beauty and everything. I'm going to try to save them. You know, because they're real to me. Like, they have to come with me. We have to live together. So fucking the eyes is going to make the best of it. So these motherfucking pukes, then they start fucking thinking they can leave me, dude. Like, well, we don't need you no more. Okay, bye. And then they're trying to fucking kill me, threaten me with fucking bullets and shit. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Know, if I die, you die, right? Because you're in my head, you dumb dude. It's just an insanity, dude. Like to deal with your schizophrenia, dude. And they're because they got a little. That's when I realized they have little characters, dude. This is a bitch, like sociopath. So, but they don't want to give me their name. I'm like, give me a name. Look, name yourself anything. You're your own thing. So you're just like a devil's angel or something. You know what I'm saying, give yourself a name. Nope, no names. Or like, I got a name. Something. I mean, because fucking you said jumping around. There's other ones that are song on motherfuckers type. I got pedophile Pete and I got Soci. All right, Soci is short for sociopath. Soci. All right, so Soci's over here is short for sociopath. Now, if you guys know psychology, let me now the books that you read. Now, because of this, I was able to increase my psychological power, right? And I used them just to fucking see what the fucking abnormal was. So yes, I have crazy in my head, and I'm talking of crazy, but I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the fucks in my head, dude. Like it's in my crazy is in my head, but it's not me. Like far not me. It's the phonic, imbecilic, fucking moronic dumb fucks. You know what I'm saying? And yes, they hear me and they're talking shit right now. What? Just fuck off, dude. Shit, dude. That's another thing. So they have no respect for the time in your life. So they take off your front in your life. I find myself talking to them 95% of my fucking day in my head, dude, staring at the fucking wall, looking like a retard, dealing with their ass because they don't shut the fuck up. Like my retardation, dude, is my fucking schizophrenia. They're fucking retarded. They're like the lawless, dude. But what do you expect? It's my schizophrenia, dude. I understand that. I mean, fuck. What do you want me to do about it? But that's the funny. That's the insanity. The funny. So, in understanding, like I said, if I wasn't very knowledgeable in psychology and very, very knowledgeable in the brain, the way it works and stuff, and not how it works in corporates with your body, life, and everything else, and not even the circle of life of us. Dude, yeah, I probably would have, I don't know, killed myself in the second year and the third or fucking fourth or now. I'd be dead right now. Like, you know, I'd be fucking going crazy or something or fucking insane. And maybe shit, because I used to, if something was going to happen to me, there'd be a lot of dead people because these motherfuckers are like antagonizing and telling me that these people are doing that and they fucking hate you and they want to find you and you're a fucking faggot and you're a bitch. I'm like, motherfucker, dude, you're talking about people I know, asshole. And I get to know people. My people aren't. You just need to shut the fuck up and do whatever's in my head. All right. So don't fucking put yourself into life. All right. You just go ahead and stay in your little fucking, because you are in Captain Insano. All right. You're schizophrenia. You're my schizophrenia. You know, and you don't make sense in no way. Which in schizophrenia makes sense because it's schizophrenia. All right. So I learned that, which was just learn to cope and deal and understand them for stupid little degenerates that'll never learn. Lost causes in my fucking head that I don't know. My brain must have took a shit or something or farted or something. I had a little shart and here comes this. Like I don't know how it worked. But it happened. I'm saying I did stuff, finished whatever the fuck it was. I don't blame nobody but now. Whatever I did to myself, I'm a big boy and I've been living with it for 6 fucking years. Nobody even fucking knows. I act too damn good because everybody fucking forgets. You know what I'm saying? And I try to stay away from people. And the moment I get around people, I mean, yeah, I just fucking regret it. You know, so I stay away from people for a reason. You know what I'm saying? This day and age, in this world, nobody is, it's just not that world. Yeah, and I'm not hiding from anybody. I don't give a fuck if they know I'm a schizophrenic or fucking not, dude. What the fuck you looking at? I've got a condition, you asshole. Don't be a fucking dick. You know what I'm saying? I have to deal with these fucking voices. I'm not gonna have you staring at me and be another fucking voice in real life. I'd probably beat your ass. Yeah, because I've already gone through too much. You know, I mean, in the sense of ass sitting there fucking talking shit about my schizophrenia or something shit when I did in real life, I can kick the fucking shit out of you. The things in my head, dude, they're just lucky that they're not real. Like, seriously, with the shit that they fucked with and stuff whatnot, dude, they'd be dead motherfuckers right now. Like, dude, they play like they're law, dude, mine. Like, there's something of law and they got a president with them and boss. I'm like, God, Jesus Christ, man. You just keep on getting more and more retarded every fucking day. And it gets fucking annoying. And I went through a year because once I seen him for like a year, like, I was like this. You're because they say some dumbass shit, like, and I can see with an uneducated person that doesn't know exactly how it works. You know, they're like, okay, but you can't argue with them either. You got to live with them, so you know, keep them happy. You know, so just give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like God says, just give it to him. If someone asks something, give it to him. He must really need it. You know, and it's a very powerful move too. It's I call laying down the sword and say it's one of my most powerfulest moves in life. That even in war, dude, it's a very, very powerful move. Okay, because we're not a people of war, dude. We don't fight, we don't kill. Something put that into us. We're not like that. We were never like that. Something actually made that of us. It's our natural born instinct, dude. That fucking proves that. All right, so something actually made that of us. In a perfect world, that we wouldn't be warring with each other. Something's actually manipulating that, and it's basically now a trained thought and way of it's a way of life now, and it's a sick one that's been fucking brought to us by something, you know. And then the only thing that I know that starts wars literally are the governments. We don't. So I'm saying, dude, what happened? Because you do shit for us anyways, dude. We built this whole fucking thing. We worked for it, paid fucking for it. We did the work ourselves. So we just needed you to delegate the fucking money and put it back to the people that fucking do the work to do it anyways. So we literally built the entire country. We don't need the fucking government. What the fuck do we need them for? We're paying money, and we pay them with all the bells and whistles, all the nicer, finer things in life, just so they can. Dude, I haven't met one do their job yet. No president, no fucking nothing, and yet they're getting a fucking $250,000 raise since the last time I checked. I'm like, Jesus Christ! I wish our inflation or our fucking minimum wage go up that fast. We're the ones busting our ass here, and you ain't doing shit. You haven't fucking done shit. You never fucking, our deficit's going up, which if you have a federal fucking budget, keep it within the fucking budget, asshole. And I could tell you where to fucking take it from the 65% that you give to the military. We're not even in war. You guys are already breaking bread in Antarctica and shit. We're not doing, you know what I'm saying? So I know we're not at war. And then since 1999, the entire world got together, you know what I'm saying, and shut down in 1999 for Y2K. That means all governments were fucking, they were the same stupid. Yeah, I could tell you about some Y2K stupidity. And because people, the computers are already coming out, they learned how to fucking turn them on and board enough the CPU chip, the fucking boot program, the kernel, and everything else that fucking works inside of a computer. So for you to fucking pull a bamboozle was very fucking easy, which I'll be addressing that later. But yeah, Y2K, Vi2Col, put the V on top of it, it's Y2K. That's kind of crazy how they're so alike. And one comes from, well, something, and it's up and running. Shit, if you're a gang stalked, you know what I'm talking about. Tell the other ones, give them a break. I was on that side too, and I was being gang stalked, but in my head, using a fucking it's a device to kill 2 crowns. They say it's voice to skull, but voice to, there is no S there, and Cole is a crown. So it might be the crown, whatever, but it's the crown on your head, which is very strategically fucking said in a Masonic kind of law. All right, so Vi2Col, a viaduct. The number 2 means for 2 things, crown cold, a device to kill 2 crowns. All right, it's a weapon. They call it the silent killer. I've got, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get my notes here on my second video here upcoming. But I have I have notes like crazy. Somebody ransacked them and took a lot of shit. They left all the stuff I left in code. Like I write it and it makes it look like it's like not. Yeah, they took all the shit. So I have a little bit of shit like this. Device to kill 2 crowns is what the actual, and what I found. Cole in Iceland is crown. 2, and then the number 2 is what it is. Then a vi. Is that the definition? Is that a voice? VI is voice? Maybe, who knows? But I know a viaduct, like a Viking or a viaduct. A Viking is a 2-way street to try to get to king. This way, left to right. That's a Viking. You know what I'm saying? And there's the Vi2Col. And Y2K is just a little V on top of the fucking I. All those coincidences, you know what I'm saying? That fucking Viking, the Vi2Col, the blue in the fucking flag, all that shit, man. Going back to George Washington chopping down that fucking cherry tree, boy. Did you guys know that there's a reason why they continuously tell you that you probably got it from your mother? In your father, the one thing that you might get is the Y chromosome, and the teeth, shoulder, and feet structures is probably mostly what you're going to get, other than the color, hair, whatever, or not. But as far as bone structures, the main things, that's pretty much all you're getting. And the most important, but yeah, so your mother, she's the bloodline. She's what carries it all. It's not the guy, it's the woman. So you might get the last name of a man, but when that man giving his daughter away is giving away the bloodline, dude. It goes with her. So when she has kids, the bloodline comes out, and he gets the traits of him and just the last name. Your bloodline and who you has the Virgin Mary, the cherry. Jesus wasn't the only one born of her. Jesus had 3 brothers and 2 sisters. So their bloodline was still here. They didn't divorce back then. Most likely, I'm guaranteed, from the same father that had him. God comes to them, and the true story that I found it all over the world. I don't trust this bubble that we're in. So I got a VPN and discovered that having a VPN, I could shoot myself to another, and I'm in their internet now. I changed my Mac, I changed this, I do that, and boom, now I'm one of them, and I'm getting all the goods, man. I'm just their information is totally different. Like sometimes they same story, different date, different names. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it's so weird. It's like we're like in the Matrix, dude, trapped in a bubble, and we literally listen to everything this phone says and does. It. We're stuck to the phone. We Google, we do everything and shit, but we're in a bubble, dude, and we're being fed information, and they have us all bubbled up. I know. I VPN myself all over the fucking world. I checked out their internet. They're different, the same but different timelines, kind of crazy. I checked out their internet. That one don't even exist. Checked out their internet, this internet, dude. By the time I was done picking up all my fucking notes, I was the most depressed, motherfucking crazy going motherfucker, dude. Because you just would be shocked what I fucking found, dude. Like I found a lot of shit, and all I had to all matched. Fucking all of them had it, and then that together. And my God, dude, you got to see the shit that I found. Anybody could do it, but go around the world getting all the stories. Get yourself one story, like I don't know, the flood. Let's go back to the flood, or you can do, and then grab other timelines that you can actually tie something to, and then line them up. Line that, and dude, you're gonna be shocked as shit. So something's been fucking with time and timelines and history and shit with not. Dude, right, and putting in our books and even in our education system, dude. I don't know who would be capable of doing that, dude, but it's all a fucking lie. You know, it's the biggest fucking lie ever, dude. It's depressing. It's depressing when you guys see this. Like, you guys are gonna trip the fuck out, dude. There's a fucking lie that God talks about, boy, and boy, it's a bigger lie than you could possibly imagine. It took me a second from the last time I recorded this to now, dude. I kind of knew them, but I just didn't really know how to come out and tell you guys. I'm done with all this crap. Gang stalkers, dude. You just understand that, you know, there's God's good. You know what I'm saying? These things are just fucking devils, dude. They're literally purposely. This is a part of and I'm gonna read you guys something that should fucking be taken a little bit more serious here, considering that this motherfucker was in our White House. Okay, his name was Albert Pike. He's a Mason. Okay, these fucking Masons are some fucking very sick motherfucking individuals. They think of themselves as God and shit. They're the motherfucking story of Babel. That used to be Bible, and they called it Babylon. And I'm gonna tell you some things here on this ass backward country that we're in. Of something that's making us ass back, trying fucking God and away from God, and this is just another device to kill two crowns. Your soul, if you detach the crown or the soul away from God and disconnect, dude, you become the saltless. In Matthew, Luke, and Matthew, Luke, and John, I think, is when it speaks of the. But go to Matthew's and find saltless in Matthew's. Okay, go to Matthew's and see what it says. Now, the saltless are AKA the heartless. They're the disconnected from God. And I call people and everybody, you're smart trash. If you're being smart trash because you take yourself out. You literally fucking, so the blasphemy against the Holy Ghost, I put a lot of thought into it. I've never been to any church that actually, but they don't really know. Okay, so I put a lot of thought into this, but did my walk and everything else at night, and you're gonna laugh. It's in the Ten Commandments. It's basically blasphemy, and blasphemy itself, if you look it up in biblical terms, it pretty much says what, but that's the answer though. It's not, because it kind of says that you're speaking of and blasting out whatever, but it's literally telling you the Father, the Son, you're up against God, but it's the Holy Ghost. Who is the Holy Ghost? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? They share one thing in the same that makes them a trinity, but they are completely different entities, different realms. One is of the Father in everything. One is of the Holy Ghost, is the end, for instance. Adam, when he's sitting there talking to God, like, I don't know how, if there's a trumpet or a CB radio or two-way, or if he's sitting right next to him, the living God, you know what I'm saying, as in the living God, if you're sitting right next to him, teaching him, obviously they had a language, they were talking because they were talking to each other, and he let him name all the animals. Okay, so the living God had Adam. So then he got Adam there, and he's talking to him. So they know the word. The word was here. The word is all languages in one. Okay, so I speak all languages in one language because I know the word. All right, so if you know the word, you know that you speak all languages in the word, just a different dialect. All right, and I know multiple. All right, so yeah. So they have a written language. They know to talk. And he's made Adam, so making us artificial, you know, because something made us, you know, and God don't make stupid, so we're artificial intelligence in a sense, you know what I'm saying? If you need to know what we are, you're basically in construct and what we are with the byproducts and stuff and fuel. You're a machine with the gift of emotion. You're a machine with the gift of emotion. Hi, baby, my daughter. Hold on, I'm doing something. Yeah, so you're a machine with the gift of emotion, okay? And yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean we're not human in technology for it, and I'm working on it. I've found a lot of cool things that I've basically, it helps you, it broadens your horizons, it takes you up to another level and stuff. And then we're not going to be curing ourselves anymore. We're going to be fixing ourselves, you know. And we really can. I've stumbled upon a lot of things. I mean, medicine and pills and all that other stuff. That's beyond. I have ways of that'll get to that later. Okay, so anyway, so we are this, and then back to Adam and Eve. So Adam, man that he is talking to the living God, the Father. Okay, and he was here. He was literally talking to him right next to him. He's like, "What's up, bro?" Little hugs and kisses, high five. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. All right. So this living God, you know what I'm saying, is teaching. I mean, because I don't know what you imagined or envisioned, like, but something was actually here. I know that God can, because He does talk to me, but He doesn't talk to me in a way that you know that you would probably understand. It's kind of be cool, and once you understand that, it kind of freaks you out because He knows you that good, and you just freak out. I did. I'm like, whoa, like, dude, He knows me better than I know myself. Like, and you'll understand when I explain it to you. All right, so so we have Adam, and Adam is just a boy. He's the son, and as soon as he puts him to sleep and he gets his rib, why? Because it has the most DNA and something you can work with. All right, so and he doesn't need one, and he can do without one. It's probably the best to take. Okay. So this is something that's really happening. You know? It's really, it's not like this in this weird and mystical and dreamy genie tingles. Was He only built this once, and Christ came from the first, way back over here, or like later here, and same in here and that, whatever time, same body, same person, same thing. It never changed. He never designed us twice. Okay, that's a message. Message. All right, let's see what that means, because we go and we hear these stories of these things walking and blah, this and that, whatever, and talking for 800 years. But hey, I don't knock it. Maybe, I mean, not because me, I'm working on something where I think I possibly, I mean, I just might possibly have something that can stop you from aging. It's a machine. Something happens at a point in your life when you're at your peak, something unravels and starts the deterioration of a cellular structure. Okay, so if we stop that, there's a good possibility that we could stay that age. You know, and it's just, in theory. Just I dabble a lot, and I found a lot of other stuff too, and I'll be working more machines, man. And machines are made to be fucking, and we can. I've done some shit with mine. All right, so. All right, well, that's what got me thinking about stuff like that. And so I started looking, I found that, and I found a whole bunch of other things. And I think I got it. Like, anyways. All right, so, Adam, he's a boy. As soon as he gives Adam a woman, he's a man. And then he's got his soulmate, literally made from him, of him, like little soulmate. There, like, because God made it from his, like, that's his like Siamese twin or his fucking fraternal twin, you know, basically, literally, that's his identical twin, made of his rib. You know what I mean? So he corrects something. He fixed something that was wrong, and he gives him. All right, so he makes, man, like, and he, now we're connected to God, and we're of something that we weren't before, I guess, or maybe it's our first, but we're not. We found a civilization that was here 100,000 years before us. So there was man before us, and it was 100,000 years ago. I also found a study that says that we are from two people. We literally came from two people. So the story is true. It's just not dated. The people they found was 100,000 years ago. I don't know where and who they found it, but basically you can tell by genetic. Like, every time you, with even an AB person or this and whatever, your blood type is different. You're an evolution. You actually, and if you're doing it right, you should last forever. If not, you're probably going to end up without the Y chromosome, being all sex one thing, and shit gets really fucked up. Okay, and we're done. Okay, we would probably have to do something that was already done before, but some stupid asses or some sick shit is fucking it all up. All right, so, and it is happening. All right, because you have to be a son and a father, and the only thing that made the difference was Eve. All right, so they were the first two made people here. They're both artificially made. They're the first actual artificial intelligence, and the first natural human earthling was their son, their sons. They were the two first earthlings. Other than that, they weren't. They were made. They're created, and they, through love, the way they were made the side of the garden. Now, these things were actually here with us. They're the Watchers. Okay, the Watchers weren't like these spiritual things, son. And there's certain books that the Vatican Church has held back and stuff, whatnot, that proves there was a superior fucking thing here. Like they had these things that I remember the books, dude. They like slowly disappeared and they took it out and shut it out. Like, dude, what happened to all this shit? Like, who the fuck are they to sit there and know? And how do they know how things? And it leads straight back to the poop, the first faith ever on earth. They didn't. Now, once I discovered, like, so back to the thing, like, okay, just first shits and giggles. This for a second, fathom that everybody they were speaking of, including God roaming the earth when he met up to the devil, they were all real, dude. The living God, a walking devil, all in the body of man. Wouldn't that be some shit, huh? Into existence, which we kind of did, dude. Like we're here, we're like we just came from nowhere. Yeah, like the language, dude, like the English, the alphabet, just poof. Have you ever tried to make a letter? Try to add one to the fucking alphabet. Like, seriously, you don't know how fucking hard that is. I can do it, but it's fucking it's retarded. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know who put P through Z, but these motherfuckers must have already lived it and been through every fucking. So that first generation was A, and then the second one was B. Then you have them two. They were made AB negatives, AB positives, shit that came your blood type. That's why everyone's A, B, and Buzz whatever. So first generation A, B, and then C, and then D, E, A through E, and the original alphabet. And what wasn't actually deterred, they didn't have nothing to hide. Whoever changed the alphabet had nothing to hide because it was tracking genes, genealogy, and maybe the firstborn or B or, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know how I actually became, but that's actually how but a long time ago. 1,000 years ago, your alphabet was formed by some of a harmonious vibe, because their actual original alphabet is a sound wave, a perfect sound wave. An A alone gets you the first A through E. A is A, E, E. Big A, little A, E. That letter has the first fucking section of your alphabet, all in one syllable. A, E, big A, little A, E. A through E is your first one. All right, so there's A, B, C, D, E. So big A, little A, E, they all end in E. So A, then B, big B, little B, E, big C, little C, E, big D, little D, E. E is the only fucking letter that can maintain itself from the beginning to the end. Big E, little E, E. E. It's the only one out of the entire alphabet that does that. Kind of crazy. And everything of God in everything, for I am everything. And he is everything. And E itself, for God, everything. All right? That's kind of tight. And it's E, big E, little E, E. E, E, E. Everything, everything, everything. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit is of everything. All right, so that's the alphabet. So now God's talking to us, the living God, and he says, "For I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end of the Greek alphabet," or the, you know what I'm saying, alphabet. All right. So it was from a vowel to vowel, A to O, A O. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't A to Z, no, P through Z. Who the fuck put P through Z and zero? I'm be your zero hero. So there was no zero. It's impossible before that, because the Z didn't even exist. Now Roman numerals actually proves of a thing, because Roman numerals start with 1. They don't have a 0, which is the reason why in my earlier, if you look at my my earlier recording of the Floozy dollar decimal system, and that you're numerics at, and God says it, and you're just not looking at it or listening to what it is, or learn to put it together, and like, dude, yeah, who the fuck did do that? And you remember the story of Babel? That city used to be called Bible. It was the first city to have the written language. Was the city of Bible? First one to write the Bible. Okay, so something got this city and called it Babel and Babylon. Like, Babylon, you Babylonian motherfucking mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that babble too much and blah, 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 blah. Dude, God, I guess, struck some down because they're, who the fuck was going too big, too fast? I mean, who had that power to fucking sit there and make them build a tower and buy not whatever, try to get to God or whatever, not, or be like God? There was only fucking kings there, man. It's like, but the kings that were there in place, that were the watchers, that were put here, they're angels. We're all angels, dude. We're just the smallest and the youngest and the small. We're the baby of the angels. Okay, all man is the baby. So in a coincidence, who God favors most? Us. Okay. Well, the other angels are like seraphims and seraphim being the highest of the three hierarchies. Okay, and there's three steps to your evangelism, right? There's you as man, you're born as that, and you're already there. But just like in history and stuff, we fuck us, right? And we're now out of the garden, and we fucking turn them into something else and clip their wings, like a hollow wing in October of the harvest. You know what I'm saying? Of downed angel. We fucking basically make them us and take away their wings. All right, and then they're fucked just like us. We did a long time ago, and I have to find our way back and get our wings back and try to fucking fly again and wing and be our angel that we were born in. So we fuck our children up, like literally. Making them of us and trying to teach them to be good. I'm like, teach them to be good, you fucking morons. They're pure. Let's just keep them safe and let them be who God intended them to be. And, we're supposed to do. Quit, so let them be them. All right. So, anyways, we are angels. Okay. So we truly are angels. I've done something. I've walked the three tiers. And when you're done with one, it's every step. Like, it's just nuts, too. Right when can't get no better. Like, you think it's the best. It just, your plateau, and oh my God, something happens. Boom, you're right on to the next level, and it's the same thing, same room, same. You still look at it as you're standing on top of what you've already worked on. You're on a second tier. You're like, oh my God, it just got better, and you don't understand it, but you do still remember it as what it is. It's still that, but it's the most mind-blowing thing, right? So then that first one took about a year or something, whatever, and then the second one, it just, and then because I have this going on, but the craziest day kind of what did it. My schizophrenia, the harder they tried, and the schizophrenia is just messing with everything. What's going on is they're like, I think it's like the devil, dude, because Shaitan, the mighty whisper, they're the fucking voices in my fucking ear, y'all, and this now, and disrupting my every fucking. So I'm looking like the devil. I'm like, it's a test, dude. Like, God's like testing me because of something that happened. So I'm like, dude, this is the wickedest fucking story ever. My book's gonna be this shit, dude. Like, it's all God, and then this, and it's all for you guys, because I could see now what happens if we don't do right and about this, whatever, right? So I'm like stoked. I'm like looking at this, like, dude, this is author's wet night. I'm a schizophrenic. It's crazy how my schizophrenia is kind of coinciding with something that happened, and it was just awesome, right? It's going to be a really good book. I mean, I got the best out of that. And seriously, dude, you can't make this shit up. Like, right? This shit's happening. And then everything that he showed me. So that made sense. I'm like, okay, it's still in my head. He showed me literally I didn't understand what I was looking at. He just showed me still frames. I'm like, I see myself there. I just don't understand what that is. Like, what is that? I don't have a memory of that. I don't like whatever, but sitting there taking it all. And there's like about 15 of them, right? There are more, but just 15. So it ends. He says these things and all these whatever, and it's going on, and I'm just freaking along for the ride, scared shitless, don't know what. Dude, this just don't happen. I'm not insane, but like I'm saying, I know what is, what can't, what in, and this is happening, dude. I'm fucking freaking the fuck out. But I'm not gonna say something because I'm scared you'll hear. Like, I'm just mum's the word. I'm just, okay, if you say so. Yeah, no, yeah. That 7 days straight. So it was just sit and listen. And so then he says goodbye. He says something, and he's always constantly talking to somebody. Like, I don't know what he was talking to. Like, I'm looking over where I can feel he's looking at or whatever, and I don't know what the hell. Like, I'm oblivious because he's lecturing someone, talking to someone, and blah, now whatever. And I'm like, geez, I'm not saying shit because whatever that is scared the living fucking shit out of me. Like it scared the fucking hell out of me. As soon as this tornado, as soon as it broke the ceiling, dude, and it came down, and I could feel dude, it broke. I knew. I don't know how. Dude. It's the weirdest shit ever, dude. I knew what that was. I've seen ghosts. I've done that, and believe me, little bitch came out, whatever. This was not that, dude. This was I had to see those whatever. Right, as best I could. Right, and the tornado came through the ceiling, dude. I grabbed my face and I looked straight to the fucking ground and covered my face, dude, and just started crying like a bitch. It's shitless. I was fucking crying like a motherfucker, dude. And then your brain doing what it does naturally, it tries to make sense of something. You know what I'm saying? And it tries to use everything that it's got up there. It does that naturally. Okay, it does it. It'll start. Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. Maybe it just starts brainstorming by itself. Okay, so I'm like fucking working it out, like, oh my god. And then I hear this. Who am I? Now I'm like, what the? Oh god, man, it's that freaking. I swallowed that ball. It's probably this. And then he gets pissed. Who am I? And then, dude, it pushes me the fuck over. Pushes me over, dude. And I'm fucking snot's coming out of my nose. I'm shaking uncontrollably, dude. I'm like, okay. And then he takes off. I know, but I know. Okay, I got you. I know. I got you. I'm good. So I'm on the couch, dude, and my mom's right above me, as a matter of fact, right literally above me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this rocking chair and I'm going back and forth and I'm just looking around like fucking the night before this. I was just filled with this pain and what's going on and I'm losing my mind. But this pain, what is this pain, dude? Like I remember my mom's. This is worse. It's just and then that happens. And that was nuts. I don't want to say nothing. This thing's just stopped. It's dead. It's dead still. You don't know what to think. You're looking. I'm looking around everywhere. I'm scared to move. I'm looking at the couch. I'm looking at every fucking corner. And well, there starts a week, dude. It starts a week of learning and this and that, and whatever, all kinds of things, and filling me full of this and that, and growing pains, and it'll be explained in the book. I mean, that's the biggest part of the book that changed my entire life. It blessed me so full of love and everything, and then it sends me on a mission. I have to take a walk. So it's been a 5-year walk, 5, 6, and it's full circle now. Now I'm back home for the first time I'm around. So figuring things out. You know, I'm full circle. I'm doing something for him and everything. I'm doing off of prayer. I was doing for somebody else. That's what kills me. Sparked by a prayer, dude, and then, you know, and I was just living it through, dude. And in the end, it's not even about the prayer no more. The prayer is, it's just kind of just something. It's for him. You know, so so this is like I said, this book I'm writing, and it's done. I just got to put it to and put out and everything else, but mainly the voices in my head are still at it. These are I guess they've come to tell me that they're fucking real, and with the technology and everything else, and now that they're real. They're real to me. And if they're real, I mean, dude, I've got them convicted and done in I don't know how many case law cases in the Supreme Court. I just need to find out who they are, dude, and they're going to fucking prison for the rest of their life, if not the death penalty, because I've got bodies. They go on playing like if they're of the law, but they're hiding in the dark. Yeah, okay, stupid law. If you're an official, you have to give me 3 fucking forms of ID, because if not, any cop playing Halloween could fucking come into my fucking door, abduct me, my wife, my child, and fucking have us in the mountains raping and killing us. So yeah, bitch, because of that, you have to give me 3 forms of ID. If you are of the law, you should know that. All right? Let's not play stupid here. And the thing about my voices is this is the craziest thing, though. So mine and what's happening, the reason I didn't tell nobody and busting out whatever is because everything about what was happening was the end of times. Talking about, look at this, look what we did, and it just can't be. You know, but mine's happening. I mean, I can't deny it, dude. I mean, out there, I'll get a lie detector test. Yeah, I want to see your jaws drop when I fucking sit there and he's telling the truth. Yeah, so I'm a little too educated and shit with not, dude. I'm not fucking crazy. I'm psychologically sound enough to keep this to myself because I know no one fucking understand or I don't even fucking believe it, and I lived through it. That's okay. Yeah, whatever it was, brought me and got me a father, and I love him, and has me doing. And dude gave me a lot. Gave me life again. Gave me redid a lot of things. Took out the anger, whatever that was. Fixed me, made me beautiful inside and great. And now I was just at that time. Like he gave me a new heart with a bunch of love. It was just I had my head still there, but I'm detached. I have to. Nothing made sense anymore. I was like saying, but something wasn't. I was, and the things that I used to like be aggravated with or hate, that it became an understanding. Like, dude, it was just fucking bizarre. I feel like a child, dude. I feel like all this, like, it was so, it was kind of scary, dude. It's like I was looking at everything for the first time. Like I was just barely seeing it. That's what happened. So he gave me a heart. He gave me a new heart. And he threw my own mind in the flame, dude, and he gave me his. Basically, it was fucking beautiful. So I'm thinking he's testing me, because there's the voices entwined themselves into the fucking thing, because they were there while it's happening. And when he talks to me and how he talks to me, it's kind of fucking crazy, because it's in a code that only I and him can fucking share. He uses my memories and my emotions. Do that with my own memory and emotion, dude. I'd have to fucking sit there for hours, and he uses it. And these things are coming there. It's not me talking. There's things that's coming out of my mouth that freaking but that's what it is, dude. And so I didn't, because there's a voice, but it's mine, his kind of something. So I needed to make sure. I was like, there's other voices in here. You're talking all these mothers, whatever. So they gave me all these answers. I'm like, okay, so you don't hear them. Okay, cool. So anyways, where are we at now? There's really a fucking voice. They just weren't listening, dude. So right underneath their fucking nose, dude. And I didn't even know these things were fucking real. Like, well, I guess I still don't know. No one's fucking told me no different. I'm still the schizophrenic living this motherfucker, right? Almost took me to the fucking brinks of death. I almost killed myself the first year. And these motherfuckers drilled even harder. They were like, man, you motherfucker. And that's when I fucking took them to ground zero and kept them there. I learn to fucking just to fuck them off. They cannot be their fucking, your schizophrenia is you letting them in and shit. Don't look at them for nothing. The nothing that they are. They're fucking nothing. They're of nothing. Dude, if they want to be something, they better put themselves in a body, in the fucking flesh, and sit there and become something. Because in head, the 7 immutable and mutable laws says it all. So if they're not schizophrenia and they're doing this, they're literally fucking with every fucking part of your fucking existence that makes you fucking man. And things that you don't have to fucking think of. In your natural things that most people, no, they're in the fucking shadows and in your fucking head, and using everything that you don't have to spend your time or educate yourself on, because man isn't that fucking sick. Well, not most men. These motherfuckers are some very special motherfuckers, dude. They come here with the only one intention, if they're real, with one intention, is to, dude. And then I didn't even know of gang stalking. I think that's the gang. I still can't believe that's even real, dude. And I'm living it. So that says a lot, okay? Believe me, I know how sick and fucking twisted I sound and biased now, whatever, but you need to understand me. I'm talking about the sick and twisted fucks that are doing this to me and to everything in my head. That's what you need to understand. Sounds crazy and insane, psychotic. Oh, believe me, I'm right along with you. And yes, I'm the one talking about it, but we're not talking about me. We're talking about the sick, psychotic motherfucker that's doing it. If that's even fucking somebody doing it. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing different from me. I'm doing something about this now. This has been the beginning, since the beginning to the end. I'm a schizophrenic that's still taking off of my life, so it's killing me. I gotta live that and know it, understand it, just smile and just fucking let it kill me. That just feels so fucking awesome. It's just it's a mind fuck that just fucking takes and just, it's a terrorizing fucking feeling, dude. Just knowing that that's happening to you and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. How would you feel? How would anybody else feel knowing something's killing you? And then they want to make it sound real, like if it's all fucking cool, like they're extra little shoving your fucking heart. And it's a clinical fucking scientific fucking proven fact. And I could give you a lot. So they're literally fucking draining and killing me of my fucking life. And it feels fucking awesome to think that it's fucking real. And a fucking state, and basically, I pay attention up and down, and I basically took the I do American citizen and the pledge, thinking that I had the protection of my own government and shit, and not. And a cop and this and that. We have so many fucking. We have the FBI, we have Homeland Security, we have all these motherfucking things, and yet I have to sit here and fucking. What the fuck is wrong with that picture? and I'm an American citizen. These fucking things and shit, but I understand it's such a fucking sick ass fuck. Nobody believes it's even happening. Oh yes, it's all in your head. I was like, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, it's in my fucking head, but it's not from of my head. I mean, either give me fucking help, or if it's real, kill these motherfuckers. They're white collar fucking serial killing bitches. That's what the fuck they are. That's the biggest coward. Imagine them in hell. They're bitch made little fuckers with the little, acting like little faggot fucking opera, with little fuck paying that street opera shit in my fucking head. Street opera? Dude, are you fucking serious? The name fuckers, dude. Fucking with somebody's fucking reality and shit whatnot, and using that's a fucking devil, dude. In everything from start to finish, they made me believe I was schizophrenic. So these fucking, it's called when you actually fuck with a pregnant lady, an old person, or somebody with a mental condition, shit whatnot, dude, you're a special offender. That's a special fucking offender. They're gonna multiply your fucking your charge and put you fucking away for a little bit longer than the rest, right? Because you're a fucking bitch ass predator, motherfucker. We're preying on the weekend, the retarded, the pregnant, and the old. You're a special offender working, or like let's say you fuck with the schizophrenic. You're talking shit to a schizophrenic, busting out whatever, and then you start fucking with this dude. That's a special offender in crime, all right? So that's alone. What happens when the motherfuckers they give you a psychosis, the thing you're not supposed to fuck with, just to fuck with you? That's a very, very special motherfucker right there. That's a sick, twisted motherfucker. And then these things, they have to be. Now, do you know what it takes to be something like that? I mean, just technically, like, what kind of a person could do that fuck? Then someone trying to love them and shit, trying to save them and shit, and still shit on them in the end. And they're real. Tell them, explain it to them, boss, now, whatever. Spend years explaining law and shit and and they're like fucking Bob. Hi, I'm Bob. Fucking we go through and then, hi, I'm Bob. Same fucking shit, same damn thing every fucking day for the last 6 fucking years. The most irritating, and I can't stand stupid. So I got stupid stuck in my fucking head. I am Bob. Now you're fucking, you're Bob, all right? You're a bobblehead motherfucker. Puppet ass motherfuckers too. They didn't even know. I'm watching them. I'm like, dude, I don't know if this is real or not, but you need to stop this because it's affecting you. It's fucking you up, dude. And I'm not lying. It was. I'm the one pulling them out, like, fuck, doing me stupid, educating them, last now, whatever. And finally, this one day, they pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, yo, you want to fucking play this game, bitch? You're fucking serious? If you're on the 1% chance you're fucking serious and you're real, are you sure this is your final answer? Because they don't know. I just told them how smart but by telling them I'm smart, it doesn't tell them exactly how smart I am. So these motherfuckers want to play mind games and shit. And I've been in my fucking head studying the brain and fucking shit whatnot in psychology forever. I'm telling them because they're very pompous assholes, and think they're fucking without offending them and letting them help me or me help them. I was the one that was fucking. So, all right, motherfucker, you want to fucking play, bitch? Check this out. Fucking fast forward to their asses. I fucking took them to the depths of fucking hell, made them think it was fucking real, entwined their emotion, dude, put a neurological pathway in their fucking bullshit. I jumped them from fucking that to this in no time. And I jumped back out. And I was like, hey, bud, these guys ain't fucking taking this too serious, are you, man? We're just fucking playing, remember? By this time, they're so fucked off, dude. Now they have them ass backwards, twisted. They're fucking psychotic. They're not smarter than nobody. The middle class is fucking better than any of these motherfuckers. Yeah, my middle class motherfuckers, even the criminal, has more fucking class than these pieces of shit. These fuckers live in a dark fucking bubble. If this is them, this back to call shit, using the fucking everything that we don't, that makes them a sick special motherfucker, dude. And they're real. This is the part that gets me. Like, they're fucking, man, they're very cocky motherfuckers. I'm like, dude, you better fucking wipe that cock off your and pocket in hand, feel cocky. You bubblehead. You like a bubble. One prick, all gone. I'm gonna be their prick. I love Chinese proverbs. Do you know that a crowded elevator to a midget, or no, a crowded elevator smells different to a midget? Just a little funny. Especially if it gets too serious. And this is something's killing me, and it's real. And I'm an American citizen, and nothing's fucking doing nothing to protect it. And they know of it. I mean, or they don't, or maybe they just need the air because it's so fucking, so whatever this is, weaponized stupid. Weaponized retarded and the unbelievable, because it's so fucking stupid and so fucked off. They weaponize the fuck out of it. No one would ever believe the poor guy because you sound like you're on drugs. It's like, yeah, believe it or not, dude, I understand exactly. I sound worse. I sound like I've been smashed between a heart spawn and a fucking bus, dropped as a baby, fucking given some fucking bullshit, mangled my fuck. But it is, right? It's almost as bad as my God thing. I'm saying that one's more real than this shit. Like, dude, God is easier to fucking understand than this fuck in my reality. And these things are fucking all right. So the person that has lost their sense of reality, which in fucking with this device, these fucking morons are putting themselves and making themselves as something neurologically fucking souling themselves into a motherfucking corner, dude, and fucking themselves up, dude. So me, I mean, I looked at the like super stitched their ass, dude. I was like, all right, now like we're done. Yeah, you're fucked, bud. I want to fuck with these games. Now, couldn't like and sit there, especially after I launch and shit whatnot. And I tell everybody of you and shit whatnot, dude. You want to hide in the dark? Well, you're the fucking asshole that everyone's gonna be talking about. The fucking piece of shit. Sorry, motherfucker. You're gonna be fake. Oh, dude, you can never tell nobody because you got 27 fucking charges waiting for your ass. And me, at the end of that, I'm ready to wash your mouth out with a buckshot. How about shut the fuck up in my life now, motherfucker? Take your little toy. You found yourself a fucking toy. Ooh, yeah, I'm saying quit fucking with people. That's against the fucking law. There ain't no courtroom in the motherfucking world that'll give you fucking access to someone's brain. You can't fucking, you need a warrant to get in their car, warrant to get in their fucking house, but you fucking bypass it all and go straight to my bitch. You're a dumb motherfucker, boy. You are a stupid fucking lawless little bitch made motherfucker. The Antichrist motherfucker. Trying to rewrite laws and do this, just the Antichrist. You're not him. You're not a smooth talker. The motherfuckers in my head are the dumbest motherfuckers. But they incriminated a fucking president. They keep on saying that a fucking president is behind this, dude. And I'm like, dude, you can't do that, motherfucker. You better fucking be on your P's and Q's because a president, everything under God better adhere to fucking. There ain't nothing above God or his law. So if you're a fucking God or Neo, bitch, my bullet will tell the fucking truth. Do you need the law? Yes, you fucking do, motherfucker. If you're in this body that dies, bitch, you need the law more than anybody right about now. All right? So if you ain't fucking God or Neo that can stop bitches, bullet tell the truth, motherfucker. All right? And if you don't want to do courts and fucking shit whatnot, then let's get the fuck out of it, bud, because you declared war on fucking American citizens and many other citizens and other motherfuckers around the world. So if you're that motherfucker, war, shit, there ain't no process, bitch. There's a motherfucker trying to kill your ass. That's a declaration of fucking war. All right? So since we're at war, show yourself, you punk motherfucker. I can't kill a ghost, you little bitch. To all you gang stalking little pussies. And no, you're not. Yes, you are of that. And either which way you're doing of this, you're not an official anymore. You violated your oath. You're just a fucking rogue punk motherfucker with the technology, and you're about to get your ass served. You declared war on the American. You can't do this on American soil, you stupid motherfucker. We have rights. We have the Constitution. We have the Bill of Rights, and we have our fucking procedural fucking civil rights. I know them all. I can tell you all the fucking laws and everything you violated. And the color of life, or the color of law, says that you are going to fucking die. There's a motherfucker, dude, you motherfuckers are dead. The color of law and the universal law of life adhered by are protected by the law. So you devil punk motherfuckers. All right? Are you the Antichrist or something? Because the Antichrist is prophecy to fucking come and try change laws and all this and that, whatever, and you motherfuckers fit the shit out of it. You're even the shade tone, the fucked off whisperer in my fucking ear. You fucking devil quite closely. That's just fucking insane. It's an insanity, but it sounds fucking sick and crazy, doesn't it? Well, it's because it is. I know, I'm living it. I'm living through an insanity that can't be happening. It better not be happening. Basically, my schizophrenia, are you telling me that my schizophrenia could have shut the fuck up at any fucking time? I almost killed myself the first fucking year. I've lived in fucking trauma. Shit would not drive me fucking insane. It would drive anybody insane, especially the fucking shit they fuck with. It's just every fucking thing I love and respect. Everything in my life. And then they try to tell me that the cops are in on it. And if it's the president up that high, I'm pretty sure they are. One of them incriminated Sochi, whoever that bitch is. Incriminated the federal, but it sounded just, I'm going to press charges on that fucking federal. When I was working down at the federal building, dude, if this is real, I'm pressing charges on her ass, and I'll let her deal with it. Incriminated a fucking federal judge, bitch. You impersonated one to use it to fuck with me. Wow, that's against the fucking law. These little fucking things think that because they are nobodies with no names, no titles, and think they throw out Obama, that it fucking makes that so to me, they're fucking incriminating. They're like, they use Obama like he's the, I'm like, dude, bitch, he's been at a house for fucking 4 years, motherfucker. He's not even president no more. Have you missed the fucking, who gives a fuck about Obama? Yeah, he fucking started this shit when he was here, and I did hear his voice, but you have a way of putting fucking anybody's voice in my fucking head. All I gotta do is hear it once, and you put it in my head. And because of the people that I know them very well. I'm like, whatever, dude. You gave yourself away on that one. I was like, dude, they don't do that shit. They don't talk that way, but that is their voice. So nice try. Columbine. Like, can you imagine these fucking things I fucking found that are behind something that gives you leukemia? I figured out leukemia. It's just understanding cancer. Cancer is your immune system is though. Okay, cancer is something that you put into your fucking body. Now, leukemia is blood and bone deep. What the fuck? So now that we know that it's given to you, you put so cancer, the metal is water. We are the water. Cancer to us is metal. So we put some fucking kind of anomaly in our fucking body that fucking corrodes and causes cancer. That's cancer. Now, your immune system is what is fucking hereditary. If you have a weak asshole, then you get colon cancer. If you have this, that, whatever, that's what's hereditary. All right, let's get it right. Fucking cancer in leukemia, it says it hits anybody. It's by as young little babies all the way up to this. So that's the fucking answer. Go all the way to the baby, and where it hasn't touched anything yet. You can't even give it bee pollen or bee fucking honey yet. Something got put into it, blood and bone deep. What was it? Your shots. The shots they made law that you have to take, and fucking something that I don't understand. How the fuck do we have to fucking build an immunity or get an immunity over again of something that you had? You're born with your immunities. And if you breastfeed, they're strengthened. Why do we have to keep taking them? Especially because it's gone. That's just something that just bothers the fuck out of me. All right, so anyway, so then they make it law to take these fucking shots that I feel, technically, I don't think we need them. If you know how the immune system works and how you reproduce and you evolve. Okay? You don't lose your immunities. You fucking take them, you give them to your children. Probably stronger. Because you double up. So if you guys got a sickly child and blah, now whatever, you know somebody that's lactating or that's latch them on to the tip. And if you're a grown ass man, I don't see what the difference is. Ask for a couple cups. It's better than your fucking other shit that they got going, all natural and shit, and she'll hook you up. Theoretically speaking, I don't see why it would change. I'm just saying. Oh, sorry. No, Roger. Well, it's been a journey. The book is coming soon. I'm just letting you know here, another update here. I'm doing live. I'm going to start doing lives. The upload takes fucking forever. So this works. I'm going to do live, and they seem to shut the fuck up anytime I make anything of light. They love to live in my head and fuck with everything. And you now know that dude, I have so much traumas in my fucking head. The last time I checked, for anybody to fucking go into your head and shit whatnot is a professional doctor, a psychologist. So I got these dumb fucks that don't know shit about life, fucking not fucking brain, my memory, my heart, my everything, and they're not fucking they are schizophrenia to the fullest. They're being cocksucking little shit talking motherfuckers. That's my point. So my schizophrenia that mimicked schizophrenia to the fucking T. That's confusing to me. How in the fuck do these dumb fucks know schizophrenia? But doctors don't even know how to fucking, but these motherfuckers mimicked it, did it, and fucking, they have access to people's fucking heads, and they're all over. Once the other people catch on, or other countries, and we have the patent, do they have access to nuclear launch codes, dude? That's an automatic declaration of war. They made us a target. These gang-stalking motherfuckers are going to get us fucking blown the fuck up. So that is fucking nuts. And for you guys to sit there and buy this now, whatever, dude, we're basically marked for death. Russia and China just shook hands and looked at us, motherfucker. This fucking going on, and then we have fuck wipes up here that choking horsed our ass since George Washington chopping down a cherry tree. All Masons. That just leaves a little fucking. And then the Mason that I know of, they started their little fucking. They've been dated back since fucking King Solomon when they fucking killed the Messiah, dude. And took his name, Rabbi Mabif, the tire. They only keep the tire to themselves because they know that they fucking killed his ass. The way the sickest fucking story. And this is the Mason. We have, I don't know how many in the fucking. We just ran from these motherfuckers because something was fucking killing Britain, dude. Something that we ran. Some people fucking ran because Britain was fucking under attack from something. that was taking away their fucking, something was fucking making them, taking away their religious freedoms, their fucking this, to possessing, they were killing, dude. Everybody was running. Who the fuck was running from what? That is the reason why in our Constitution we have the right to bear arms for in case whatever the fuck forced our ass. Yeah, take a look, take a wild guess. And then better, yeah, I got a question for you guys. This is a question. You know the same things that killed Christ? You know, when he died because of our sin? Yeah, that. Who ever took them down? Who were the ones stalking them forever? Because in mine, I asked and it gave me Malachi. You're going to be tripped out. I didn't know what the hell Malachi was. I was Malachi. I was like, these people don't sound black. They whatever. Malachi. I looked and I couldn't find it. I went to the table of contents, still couldn't. And then I found it. Oh shit, it's really in the Bible. I grab it and I start reading it. And by God, you got to be fucking shitting me. It's to the T of who they are. And my favorite part, it's the people who he has indignation with forever. And you do it again? I'm like, wait a second, motherfucker. You did what again? You did what? Like, did it again? And that was then. So it was Christ. And at that time, because this Malachi is a book right before Christ. Right before Matthew's, it's a little 4 foot. That's why I kept missing it. It's I don't even know of it. I never heard of it. So when he tells you Malachi, I'm like, I open it up, I can't find it, and then sure enough, it's in there. And then years later, I fucking go look, and I never realized that it's the book right before Matthew, right before Christ. And the book, I mean, you read Malachi, and you'll understand who God thinks of, or the answer that was given me, that he is with them. And it's kind of funny because if you know of the eternal damned nation, Lord is literal. He said nation. Dude, how much are in a nation? You know, even a very dense populated one. How much is a nation? Because right now, as a human on a world, we are 7.8 billion people. That's not a nation, dude. That's a world. So the eternal damnation, dude, and he's literal, dude. He means what he says, and he says what he means. The nation, the abomination, are the motherfuckers that took away free will from man. Which is why this is happening. And why what happened to me. And he came and did something to talk about divine intervention. Because without that, we would not be able to see this. And I would not be able to do what I'm doing. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it even if it kills me. And these motherfucking things are the end of days. They're the fucking things that brought upon. They took away free will by fucking putting this dude. The devil was not allowed to fucking do and fucking touch our free will. We had the right to fucking choose one way or the other. Even these dumb dicks. Not manipulating shit with not making me play God. And actually, that's not even God. Play the devil, motherfucker. And in every fucking tactic and every fucking shit and everything that they've done in my fucking head, and then to what happened to me? Oh, they fucking had a heyday. And it was beautiful. It was, dude, these sick motherfuckers were there throughout the whole fucking time. And then they come out being real. And they're still fucking sitting with their smirk on their fucking face, acting like, dude, you motherfucker, you're lucky you're in the fucking dark. Because if I knew you, I'd rip your fucking tongue out. Shove it up your damn ass, dude, and I'd empty a clip on your motherfucking heart, bitch. You saltless, sorry devil motherfucker. Fucking everything beautiful, man. And then trying to make it seem like it's, you stupid fucking retarded bitch. And then you come out being real. Who the fuck sent you again, motherfucker? Like, dude, am I going to wake up in the Twilight Zone or some shit? Are you a fucking retarded degenerate? We're evolving, motherfucker. I don't know if you missed the memo. We are a civilized motherfucking people. We are a human race, not a fucking devil. Fuck. Did you miss the memo, Conan? Huh? Thor, bitch, motherfucker. Did you miss the memo, Conan? Huh? Thor, bitch, motherfucker. We don't kill, you fucking idiot. We sure as fuck don't kill each other, you moronic fuck. Who the fuck do you think you are? You think you're something superior? This is not superior. This is fucking, and I prove you are the dumbest fucking, I bitch slap the fuck out of every one of you. Anytime you want to have a fucking articulated fucking conversation and fucking express our emotions, you come to fucking me. If you got a problem, let's solve this fucking problem like men. If you can conversate about what the fuck your problem is. But if you can't, then shit, let's get the fuck to banging, motherfucker. But if you can't do any of those, what the fuck do we do to you, bitch? Because you want to live in fucking shadows and kill people, huh? You're nothing. You're a fucking loose rogue, fucking psychotic little motherfucker that needs to get dealt with. So all you gang stalkers, one gang stalker, you're them all. I've already talked to fucking all of them. All I see a gang stalker, dude, I kill you. You like killing people, you got killing me, you're a dead motherfucker. You don't fucking war on me, motherfucker, and think you can fucking, I know a lot better. Every law stands by me, not by you. I see you, I kill you. Because I know you're here to fucking hurt me and kill me and take away my, nah, fuck you. Just know, but I know a fucking idiot, I know a weak little bitch. All right, you guys prey on the fucking weak, and the people that don't know no better. And in mine alone, if it's fucking real and everybody's actually, dude, you are fucking detaching them from fucking God and using me to fucking do it. They don't know it and they don't understand, but it's the reason I'm gonna fuck you up. Peace out, bitch. To all my gang stalkers, keep alive, man. Stay strong. Gang stalked. Peace.